So I want to do a real quick video on the Gravely zero-turn mower. I've heard people complain of noise from the deck, and I started to hear some noise from the deck, and I was a little bit worried that, oh no, now I've got it, because I have like 40 hours on this thing, and I never heard anything before. So what I discovered it was, and how I fixed it, was this chute here. Just basically sits on the deck, and I'll show you how that works. And it's only held in place by this bolt that uses 9/16 tools to get it off. And I'll take it off and show you how it's all put together and how I fixed it. And there's two through holes here, and there's two through holes here. So apparently this is to fit different size decks, because I guess they use the same pieces and then use the hole as appropriate. I was going to make a sleeve to take up the space, but the hole in the centerpiece on the deck itself is not round, it's oval shaped. And so I just didn't want to make a sleeve and tighten it up that way. Also, I don't know if it would have worked. So what we have, I'll take this off and I'll show you how it goes together. So I think you're going to need a deep well, and you're going to need a deep well on this side. I know I showed you over here to uninstall, and then over here to install. Anyway, so let me show you how this is attached. So this is basically a hold down bolt, and that is it. And over here is a stud that goes in here. It's actually a round peg in a square hole. So that's kind of fun. So what I did is I first put on some adhesive strip. I thought that would be thick enough, and it wasn't, so I had some corrugated plastic board, and I cut a strip out there and set it on top. And that was enough to fill in the space, so when I bolt it down, it's set firmly down onto the deck, and it doesn't rattle about, because this pin, if you will, this shoulder bolt, it can move around. That allows the deck to flop around, because its only anchor point is a pin. So, of course it's going to make a lot of noise, and the whole plate is going to be bouncing around on there, especially if this gets any kind of loose, even the least little bit. So that's how I fixed the problem. I've cut the yard a couple of times, and no more noise, and it was real easy to do. As you can see, it's just a flat plate, and easy to take off. Put something on there to take up the space. Bolt it back down. Easy peasy. It was extremely difficult to make a collar, because the holes here are smaller than the slot cut out in here. And so if you make a collar and make this larger, it actually won't even go through the through holes on the outside. So that also kind of threw the collar idea out the window. Let's see. I'm gonna go deep here. So I hope you liked this video. It did eliminate some rattle, and believe me, when you're out in the yard and this thing is zooming along, you really don't hear much anyway. But like I said, it was enough for me to hear it with headphones on, so I decided to fix it. That's how I did it. Now if I can just learn how to tighten a bolt down, I'll be back in business. Thank you for watching.